What is going on, my people of the village? I'm here with a once customer, but now a good friend. He has came to a situation where his snake has now had eggs, and it is from a boy that I produced, and this is a first. So I'm gonna give you guys and him a rundown on how to remove the eggs safely for both the female and the eggs. So we're gonna get down to it, get a good shot of that. That's a beautiful, beautiful clutch. Little mama's wrapped around it. So what you want to do first is secure two things. And typically they're going to be defensive, so you would use paper towels, but I'm Hokage, I got the ninja way. So you grab her right here at the hook, gently lift her up. Oh, she just laid them, they're still soft. And then grab the tip of the tail so you don't knock them. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous clutch, guys. Ooh, don't want to roll it. Rolling is not a good thing, but thankfully it wasn't that bad. So the next thing you want to do before we do anything is check her, because if they get egg bound, it could cost you your female. You don't want to do that. So we're just gonna let her get calm here, loosen up, and feel her down. So get your finger down her belly. Of course, she's gonna wrap up. Now she's gonna need plenty of meals. It might take a couple weeks for her to get back on it, but that's perfectly fine. She's gonna need to regain some weight, and it feels like we're good. So basically what I'm doing is I'm running my fingers down the very center of her belly, and you want to push in a little bit, not too much pressure, but enough to where you could feel if there's a bump left in there, because if there is, we're gonna have to get the egg out. And she seems to be good. So do you have a spot where we could put her?
Just for now?
Yeah, for now, that's fine. We'll get her. Nice and much. I see you got Cocoa Husk. Congrats. Amazon, I take it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now it comes to the eggs. And as we go through the eggs, we're going to need to do something called candling them, where we're going to look for the embryo and the veins. So typically in the dark, it works best. So this egg does have some veins. You're gonna see some veins right there on the top, but what we're looking for is a little black dot in the center. So this is the one that rolled a little bit, but you're gonna see there's a little pocket on the top right here where those veins are. There's gonna be a little black dot right there in the center, and I'm just gonna find the embryo, which will be a little black dot that jiggles around. So this looks to be the top right here. There's the black dot jiggling around in there. So what you want to get is a little tote, just like this, with some vermiculite. Everybody has different kind. The pellets are the best one, but I only had the powder. You want to place your egg in the tote, top up. Typically, most of the eggs are already going to be laid top up, as long as you stick natural to it. The best way to see is with the veins on the top. So we go to the next one, and you candle each one. See those veins? It's a very good sign. Right there's that little pocket where the embryo is going to be. There's a little hollow thing right there where my finger is. Veins, this is a good egg. These are fresh. She just laid these. Like, just freaking laid these. Because normally they stick, just like how these ones did. But they're coming right apart. This is awesome. Okay. Gotta find that little embryo. You don't want to move them around too much, because the rolling of the eggs is not good. There it is. You see the embryo? See that little shadow moving right there where my finger is? That's your little embryo. That's what grows into the snake. So, we have 3 good fertile eggs so far. That was a 6-egg clutch. That's a beautiful clutch, because ball pythons have typically 1 to 13 being the most I have seen. So this one, the veins are a little bit fainter, but they're definitely veins. See if I can find that little embryo. They always like to hide. See a little black dot. Yeah, so this is the top. So you could also see, you see how there's a line right there? The bottom of the egg is empty, but this right here is sectioned off on the top where the veins are, because that's where the baby's going to grow. And all that on the bottom is the fluids that it's going to use and consume through incubation. And right here, you guys are going to see your beautiful little embryo. If I can get this flashlight on correctly. So hard with these phone flashlights. But right there where my thumb is, there's a little black dot that moves, and that is your baby snake. Okay. There we go. And then this, oh man, this is a beautiful clutch. I haven't had to breathe on a single egg. For the record, that is what you do, or a little trick that some of us breeders do, to loosen up the eggs when they stick. So let's find the little embryo. Where are you, little guy? Or girl? Right there. Right there is a little black dot. It's hard to see on camera, guys, but if you do this practice in person, which if you're watching this, you're most likely gonna do it in person one day. Keep your hopes up. And you'll see that there's gonna be a little black dot that kind of looks like a shrimp. It's gonna be curled like a shrimp before you make some Alfredo. And it's gonna be moving around, just a little jiggle because it's in place. And you wanna go through and do it with every egg. And yep, look at those beautiful veins. This is a very healthy clutch, guys. Very well fed mama. Right there's a little jiggle. What's up, little guy? We will see you in 70 days. Well, the incubation period is actually 55 to 70. Some snakes tend to wait a little bit. Some decide to pip early. But this is one gorgeous clutch here with my buddy Gabe. And this again is Hokage. Follow for more. So what's up, guys? We're back at the actual village, my lovely laboratory. We are here with his eggs. I just want to go over a couple basics. So typically you're supposed to put plastic wrap over the top to hold in the humidity. Don't worry about air because they have plenty, but we're gonna put them in there right now, and then I'm just gonna have to add the plastic wrap later. So I'm just gonna cover the basis. These eggs require a massive amount of humidity. I'm talking like 88% and up. As well as the temperature. Temperature needs to be at 88 degrees. It could go to 90, but you want to try to keep it at that 88 sweet spot. So if you see over here, I have two different thermostats in here, so I'll be able to tell. The top says 91, but the bottom reads 88, because when the heat tape activates, when it turns off, the top is still heated. So that's why I have it like this. I'm gonna go ahead and place the eggs in there. Most people have smaller digital incubators that are going to regulate already, but just so you guys know, when it comes to temps, you want it at 88 degrees. Sometimes lower is better, so you could put it at 87 and it might trend at 88, but if it hits 90, don't worry, they just might hatch a few days earlier. But humidity is key. You do not want all the extra fluids that they absorb to dry up before they are fully developed. So that's the key to humidity. You don't want it to dry up because it is high temps. So you want your humidity to complement your eggs. But we're here at the laboratory. It is officially day 1 of incubation, and we will see you guys in 55 to 70 days. Just a couple things that we got going on over here. We have this beautiful girl who has been off the feed for about 3 weeks. She's already had her pre-lay shed, so we're just waiting for this massive clutch to drop. I'm hoping, fingers crossed everybody, for best odds on genetics, but all that matters is healthy babies. So we got her about to go. This girl here, she's definitely building up some follicles. She's smashing her food. That's a pastel het clown. Not fancy, but the pairing was fancy. I'm gonna leave that for a surprise. We got some pied girls building some massive follicles. I've also got this mama right here, this mama Jama. Super food aggressive, but look at that belly, bro. She is about to bust. Been anticipating her clutch. We got another one, excuse the mess. She's a little defensive, but look at that belly. Another freaking massive clutch on the way. That's just a sneak peek of 5 of my females I'm waiting on, and that's just 5 of however many I have in here. It's a surprise, but stay tuned with the Hokage Village for more.